Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jurassic World Evolution to Biosyn campaign. I've done a bit of building up of the park in between episodes, mainly because the objective was pretty straightforward and they just want us to release the remaining three dinosaurs, the Dreadnoughtus, the Therizinosaurus, and the Giganotosaurus. So let me just show you really quick what I did. So I built another power station, I added an additional response team, and I moved the hatchery over here, and we now have this whole wing of enclosures that are ready to go as we release the dinosaurs. I have also researched the remaining dinosaurs, which took a lot of leveling up the scientists and whatnot. What's interesting is I've already have quite a bit of the Therizinosaurus genome. It's 81% actually, but it won't let me incubate one yet, so I'm assuming I have to have 100% genome. And in order to complete the genome, I believe it wants us to, let's see, not this one. It wants us to get to level 4, which you need 150 operatives in the park, which I believe that's kind of like a guest count in a way, so it's determined by the number of dinosaurs and whatnot. So I figured we can resume right here. We've got 2 Dreadnoughtus ready to release, and we are going to put the Dreadnoughtus in with the Pyroraptor. That is the plan anyway. Looks like this one's in the middle of hunting, maybe? Alright, I just wanted to double check and make sure that they're not going to... I mean, we'll find out, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming that they're not going to gang up on the Dreadnoughtus, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and release our first one. Very big boy. Let's make sure that it starts heading out into the exhibit we opened up. Okay. So, as you can see, well, they're still forming their territory, but I believe their minimum population was they only needed 1 to be happy, so having 2 wasn't even necessary. Let's see here. That is open for them, so hopefully they're going to start slowly but surely making their way over there. Alright, let's see. Let's check if how our rating is doing. Okay, that got us to 115, so it seems like we're gonna have to hatch several new dinosaurs, unless maybe these two haven't really been added to the count just yet. Yeah, it still isn't letting me do that one, so let's go with another Dreadnoughtus. I'm not going to worry too much about modifying things right now. As you can see, the cost or the skill level required for these are quite high. And over here we actually have our first Giganotosaurus remains, or amber, or whatever, is being analyzed. Alright, it looks like they're slowly making their way where we want them to go. Yeah, as you can see, I've gotten all the way up to level 4 scientist training on the research tree, so all of them have pretty high up skills. I'm hoping I won't have to worry about leveling them up any more than I already have. Let's see, looks like we're gonna have to have several more dinosaurs to get the level that we require. So let's check in on the Pyroraptors. Their population bar, it looks like I can have a ton of Pyroraptors and they will be fine. So let's have a few more of those. Especially since they have all these really cool feather colors to pick from. Let's go with a purple one this time. There we go. Let's check out the Dreadnoughtus from the high hide. Hard to see any of the Pyroraptors. I actually, if you can see that down there on the left, I had to add another feeding station. Oh, there's one. There's another one. This would be a great time when I'd love to be able to rotate the view. Let's just zoom in over here. As you can see, I've added a couple other dinosaurs in between episodes. So we've got, this is a green feathered Pyroraptor. That is very interesting. So you can do the not the Therizinosaurus. Let's look at our Dreadnoughtus. They're getting hungry because they're on their way to... Yeah, they're starting to finally realize that the exhibit's pretty big. They haven't... All of their food stuff, the fiber and the fruit is right here. And so they haven't quite reached that spot yet. I wanted to see the release of them through the gate, but it probably would have been, if I was on challenge mode, it would have been best to just airdrop them right in the middle of the enclosure. Alright, let's get a little more Giganotosaurus genome before we incubate one. Let's see, is there any, can I get any more? I can get some more, look at that. Looks like I need to rest several scientists, though. Alright, let's see. We only have one egg, and it's another Dreadnoughtus. All of them have been meaty so far. Let's see, we got aggressive, and one that's just regular, so we will incubate that one. Let's see, are these guys starting to get a little happier? All of their foliage, their tall fiber and tall fruit and stuff I put over here. So they just need to keep on walking a little farther. Yeah, it looks like our Dimetrodons are, let's see, low health.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous. They should do the same to you. Food is a powerful motivator, especially if there's a lack of it. You should get on top of this.
Yes, yes. We'll just put another feeder right here. A couple more Dimetrodons as well. Here's one of them. I haven't named all the new ones just yet. But that's why they're getting hungry, is because I put in a few more. Alright, let's fast things forward a bit. Looks like the Giganotosaurus is going to be our next dinosaur, not the Therizinosaurus. Alright, it looks like they're finally making their way over and their comfort is getting into a bit better. It still thinks there's like nowhere near enough forest somehow, which is a little strange, but they also haven't, this whole area hasn't been discovered by them just yet, so. Okay, we can release a Pyroraptor. We're just going to airlift this one. Right about here, looks good.
Asset collection request.
Alright. Let's wait until we have a little bit higher genome on the Giganotosaurus before we incubate one. I guess one thing I can do is, where is the Giga? Here it is. I can check It wants forest and open space, but a lot, mainly forest and just a little bit of water. And that's it. It's pretty easy. Area need low. Area need growth. What is that? I have no idea what that means. Minimum population 1. Okay, so basically it's a very easy exhibit for the Giganotosaurus. And I think we're going to put the Giga in here. So we just need to make sure that there's enough forest and enough open space. A lot of y'all probably knew this already, but I did seemingly discover that if you have trees on top of the water, it counts as forest, I think, as opposed to counting as water and forest, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Asset transportation.
But oh well. I think that's only if you use like the forest brush, though. If I use like the ornamental shrubs or whatever, I think it would be okay. Let's put some rocks in here. Alrighty, let's get this next group of fossils. We can incubate this next to Dreadnoughtus. That way we'll have 3 Dreadnoughtus. That will be pretty good, I think. Rest for him. One other thing, let's clear out. I didn't realize this hatchery load area has so many trees in the way. There we go. Let's put some shrubs down so it's not too boring looking. Okay, we got some more Giga fossils. Perfect. So anyway, as you can see, I already have the ranger stations all plotted out. Okay. I think I do need to assign the vet unit. I'm not sure if I've... Extra scientist, faster treatment. Cheaper treatment. I guess we'll go with that one. Let's see. So they were already assigned 1, 2. Let's see. I'm out of task slots, which is a little annoying, but that just means that this final enclosure I'll have to manually assign until I get another, so this Dreadnoughtus we're just going to airlift over into the food area for them.
Asset collection request received.
And now we can get started on incubating our Giganotosaurus. 75%. Let's see, I know, let's see, large appetite and intolerant. Well, it's gonna be by itself anyway, so. Alright, 11. Okay.
Transporting.
Looks like the Dreadnoughtus is not flipping out like the when the game first came out. I'm sure some of y'all saw this, but the Apatosaurus, when it came out of the hatchery, when you flew it out, it was just this crazy, weird bundle of dinosaur flip-flopping everywhere, and it looked kind of creepy, but kind of funny. Alright, our Giga is done incubating. And we have a nocturnal Giga that is intolerant. Which is fine, I guess. Not ideal, but it's gonna be a solo exhibit dinosaur, so... Alright, let's see, are we anywhere near our 150 operatives? We're at 130, so hopefully the Giga will put us over that 150. We are going to plant a live prey feeder for the Giga. And we'll just put it right next to the Ranger outpost for now, make that nice and easy. And we'll open this gate in anticipation. Thank goodness they have this speed feature in this game, because they added it. Just some of these steps that they've, or the incubation times just seem so long. Just kind of watch our Dreadnoughtus on 3 times speed while they take a nap. Habitat isn't quite perfect for them, but they seem to be happy enough. And apparently the Pyroraptors will not gang up and attack them, which is always nice. Let's find... This is Pyroraptor 5, so... Ooh, this is our purple one. Very different looking with the, like... kind of like tan scales. These guys look really good. It kind of makes you wonder if there's any potential to see some more paleo-accurate dinosaurs that are like Jurassic Park franchise licensed or whatever in the future. Oh, did you see that? Dude, just maybe. Alright, if you're gonna be stubborn, I guess, go on ahead. Cool. I really like that this genuinely feels like a unique large sauropod now compared to the original Dreadnoughtus. Didn't really seem all that different, generally speaking anyway. Okay, it is time for the Giganotosaurus to be released. Let me just triple check that. Yes, this is the habitat I want for it, and all the other gates are closed. looks so cool. It's a little, maybe you could say it's a little over the top in terms of like the spines on its back and everything, but I really, really like the new Giganotosaurus. I also like that you can tell if you look from the correct angle, the skull is much more narrow compared to the T-Rex, which is accurate to how it should have looked. Alright, so you should be plenty happy with your territory. Let's close this gate real quick. And let's just appreciate oh, someone's got rabies, but I actually had a rabies thing happen in between episodes, so as you can see, our vet unit has already been dispatched for it. I'd like to see if we can watch our Giga perform its first hunt on a goat, but I'm gonna pause real quick and check on our research. Can I research the thing yet? Do we have enough operatives? We have fewer operatives than we had before, which doesn't make any sense. That's a little strange. I wonder if it's because there's a diseased dinosaur, so it's counting against us somehow. I'm not really sure how the whole, like, operatives thing even works. It's because there's no amenities to provide for them. Let's see, our vet unit's on its way to cure that guy. We could probably have some more Stegosaurus. Yeah, we'll do that next. We'll start incubating some more Stegosaurus, I guess. Looks like we need to get some more genome for those guys, which is fine. I honestly figured for having 3 Dreadnoughtus and the Giganotosaurus would put us over the edge, but apparently not. Let's see, I can filter these. I want herbivores. Nope, nope, nope. Stegosaurus, please. There you go. Alright, let's find the Giga again. There you are. Alright, we got rid of the rabies problem. I also wonder if maybe I need to build one of those viewing platforms closer. Alright, I want to see this guy take down a goat. Looks like it hasn't recognized it on the search thing yet. Apparently, also there's a first-person ground view mode in here, but I'm not sure if it's... Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, never mind. let's see if we can tempt him. Did you not smell or hear or see any of that? There we go. A little late, but that's okay. Oh no. Like it decided to step on the poor goat. What are we gonna name our Giga? It's like repeating the same animation over and over. We'll name the Giga Gigan after one of the Godzilla monsters. Let's see. Let me check on our operative count. We are at 134. I wonder if it's because... I wonder if the visibility, like, actually matters. Like, once again, I don't know how it's counting this for us. It says dinosaurs only appeal to guests if they've been recently visible. So, like, should I put one here? I'm kind of thinking we should put one here, even though it's in the hatchery zone. We just have to move the hatchery over. Let's see, let's try this. Move building. Alright, we're gonna have to flatten that out. Let's get the Stegosaurus extraction going. Alright, and there we go. And let's send out another team for something else, I guess. Let's see. Do some more Parasaurolophus, or maybe go down a layer and see if there's more Stegosaurus. There we go. Alrighty, so let's flatten this out. It's obstructed because our Jeep is in the way. Yep, it's right there. What are you doing, buddy? You're killing me. There we go. Alright, so... we've got all that. Now we can put a nice outpost right... let's see, we can put one here. That one's probably fine there. What just happened? That was weird. Okay, now let's flatten this out. Is that water under there? I think so. Yep, you better get out of there, car. The Giga's has a trait that'll attack you. Why is it just standing there? You're done. See ya. That'll do it. Oh, and you're sick now? You have an undiagnosed ailment. That's... buy new vehicle. Yep. That's exactly how that works in real life, by the way. Task slot's full. I can't even manually assign a task. That's a little annoying. Alright, now I should be able to assign a task, please. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Time for you to get out of there. I wonder if the Jeep just stood there because I might have... Nope, the way to get out was right there. There was clearly another way to not get blown up by the Giganotosaurus, so... Let's see. I wonder if Giga is sick or if it got injured by destroying the car. Damaged tooth. Alright, that's one of the easy ones to fix. Alright, time to incubate some Stegosaurus apparently, because we need more operative points, but I'm gonna wait for that genome extraction to finish first. Let's, I built it facing that way, didn't I? Can I rotate it face this way? Obstructed by facility path. That was my mistake there, I think. There we go. Edit Hyperloop. There we go. Oop, let's see Giga from the thing. There's Giga. So these things, it looks like the guests technically access them through like the underground system. So that means I should be able to just put this thing out in the middle of an enclosure, and I don't have to attach a path to it. I just have to attach the hyperloop to it. Now that Giga is clearly in range, I'm a little bit curious if my rating went up. It's still at 133. Wow, we need like way more dinosaurs apparently. The Stegosaurus is ready to be synthesized, 75%. Let's see, is there any negative traits I need to worry about? Let's try to cancel out the intolerance, and then that one's fine. Ooh, yellow and black stripes looks kind of cool. Assign scientists. Let's see, what other dinosaurs? Stegosaurus is at 75 now. I feel like the game is either going to ship the T-Rex in, or it's going to ask us to incubate a T-Rex. So we'll see about that. That might happen later. Could I put Dilophosaurus in with the Apatosaurus and the Stegosaurus? Could that work? I don't know all of the like Sauropod, Indominus, and the Scorpius Rex. Okay, what about Stegosaurus? Dislikes all carnivores. So Stegosaurus will just wipe out the little Dilophosaurus if they were living together. Giga's still sleeping. Stegosaurus is about to be done incubating. Let's see. What is Gallimimus and Parasaurolophus? Who do they like to have as a neighbor? Sauropod, Ankylosaur, Hadrosaur, Stegosaur. What about Parasaurolophus? Myosaur, Sauropod. So it sounds like we should put more Sauropods in there is kind of what I'm picking up on. Ooh, let's see Giga. Definitely one of my favorite dinosaur models for sure. Alright, let's release, or we have to incubate the eggs. 1, 2, 3. 4. That should be fine. Okay, rest this guy. Let's see. So it sounds like we want to put more sauropods. Brachiosaurus is at 0%. We could do Brachiosaurus. Let's do that. And we'll have to make this enclosure significantly larger. This one right here will have to be much bigger. Not that one. Once that should be big enough. I want to see Giga again. Let's see if we can see Dreadnoughtus from up here. There's like this. One of the guests makes this weird noise every time, and it's just like a loop of the same noises playing over and over, and it just sounds really weird. Can I see them in the trees? There's the carnivore feeder. It's never a good sign when you can't see the dinosaurs. They may have just been out of view then. Hey, there it is. And we didn't do anything? What? Whatever. I'm just gonna research it right away before the game changes its mind. I felt like we had definitely done enough to get it unlocked, and yet it just hadn't unlocked for us yet, so... maybe it did have to do with the increased dinosaur visibility. Let's name our Dreadnoughtus real quick. Bigfoot. Littlefoot. What's number? Medium foot. That's lame. Oh boy, I don't know. Afraid of heights. There we go. For anyone who doesn't know, Littlefoot is a sauropod little kid dinosaur from the Land Before Time series, and I named the other one Bigfoot, not in reference to the cryptid, but as a opposite of Littlefoot, and to joke that these are not little dinosaurs. Okay, let's move the Stegosaurus way over here.
En route to collect the asset. En route to pick up the asset.
Alrighty, so it looks like I might not need to do the Brachiosaurus. At this point, I'll be honest with y'all, I'm mainly focused on finishing the campaign so that we can move on to what's next and we can see all the cool dinosaurs and everything. Let's see. So this should get us our final Therizinosaurus genome that we need. Because apparently I need 100% genome for that one for some reason. We will extract the Brachiosaurus stuff just in case we need extra points later though. Level 4 of the Amber Mine. Therizinosaurus Enclosure, Sinoceratops, and Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Transit has commenced.
Alright, I'm not really sure what's going to happen after we release all 3. I was sort of thinking that that would complete the campaign, but I'm no longer sure about that. While we were waiting, I do really want to try this out. So, okay, so you can put these things... Oh, that Jeep's done. So you can put these things in the enclosures. That is really cool. Except for... So yeah, Giga really doesn't like Jeeps. That trait of more likely to attack vehicles. They weren't lying. So now we need to probably chip another tooth.
Asset delivery confirmed. Asset in transit.
So let's see. Oh my goodness, this is really cool. I didn't really piece it together that this doesn't have to be connected by a path and that you can put it right in the middle of an enclosure. Too bad I can't walk around it though. Maybe they'll add that later. That'd be really cool. This guy just looks so cool.
Asset delivered.
Injury. Is it swallowed object? Yes, human femur.
Assets in the air.
So this is one of the more severe injuries, unfortunately, so I have to tranquilize the Giga. No, get out of there. Oh no! I'm taking direct control. Just get out of here. You can literally drive over the fences. That's the whole point.
Ordered.
Alright, we're gonna have to tranquilize and heal Giga. And then, you know, I think we're gonna just tell the ranger team to... No, let's make this nice and easy. Actually, we'll just move this building right here so they don't have to get too far into the exhibit.
Transportation complete.
The hunt is on for Giga. Down. Deliver to facility.
Heading to collect the asset.
Alright, let's speed things up a little bit here. We can get Therizinosaurus incubated and released and see what happens next.
Transit.
guess let's just take a minute for fun and move
Asset
these.
has been delivered.
Actually, I don't really want to move them because there's all the dinosaurs are right there already. Uh-oh, are they not comfortable now? They need more stuff. Uh-oh, ground fruit and ground fiber. Let's see here. Yeah, I put more of them in here, and naturally the game is very picky with the needs of the dinosaurs sometimes. Ground fruit. Okay, we're getting a little closer. And as you can see, I'm getting rid of the forest to fix this, which is kind of another problem. So we're gonna have to make this one a little bigger. This is unfortunate because the only reason I did this was to get the higher rating, which we now no longer even need. Okay, I honestly probably need to put more up here now too. It's not a huge deal, it's just not what I want to be doing right now. Alright, that should fix some of the problems. They're probably going to be mad at each other for a couple minutes. Yeah, getting hit with that thing, you would not be able to just shrug that off. Yeah, that would hurt. Can y'all want to break this up? Ouch. Okay. Y'all are fighting over like 5 less trees. Okay. Somehow that did not cause any major injuries, thankfully. Alright, where is let's finish up Therizinosaurus, please. Let's see, is Giga still being... Oh, Giga's ready to go. Treatment successful.
Asset requiring collection.
Alright. 3rd time's the charm on Ranger Team 2. I kept the post as far away from Giga as possible, so good luck. What's crazy too is, I mean, I've built some massive enclosures, and we've used up about half of the map. Like, this map is, like, they finally gave us a nice, really big open map to build on. Alright, let's get this sped up a bit. Hopefully this is gonna give us enough genome. We will find out shortly.
Delivery has been completed.
Okay, is Therizinosaurus viable now? Oh my goodness. Why? You're killing me. Only one more though, I guess, so... Alright. We're pushing an hour here, so I'm just gonna speed this up until we get Therizinosaurus ready to go. We have our first dead dinosaur. One of our Gallimimus died from, I'm assuming, old age. Yeah. How much in-game time? 64 units. I don't know what that's supposed to. I mean, there's no way it's supposed to be 64 years. Maybe 64 days. That would probably make sense. Ankylosauruses are fighting. Their comfort's fine. They're just, maybe there's two of them have aggressive traits or something. Okay, we have a complete genome, so... Alright, Therizinosaurus, let's go. We're gonna stick with the default one for now. It actually doesn't have any traits that stick out, so we're just gonna do a default one for now. Let's see, it likes forest, ground leaf, and water. Minimum population of 1. It dislikes everything, as it should. Alright, let's see. I'm assuming that'll probably just give us 1 egg. So this one here is going to be the Therizinosaurus Enclosure. So let's clear out some space for it. And then, let's see, what did it like? Ground leaf is what it wants. Okay, we got 1 egg, and it's a social Therizinosaurus. Look at that. You're not supposed to be social, though. Okay. Ground leaf is what you wanted. Alright, I think that should be plenty. We will see. I thought it said, is this another dead Gallimimus? I thought it said, maybe I have to manually do that, I don't know. Almost done, almost done. I'm gonna save, I haven't saved the game in a little bit.
Asset transportation in progress.
Okay, so let's release our final dinosaur as far as I can tell.
That's it. I think we've done all we can. We've optimized the compound as much as possible. It can support everything you wanted. The choice is all yours.
Well, ours. The choice is ours.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna second that, really.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you two. It would be foolish of me not to include you in what happens next. We don't want any missteps.
You know, I'd like to see what this facility is really capable of.
Me too. I think it can handle more dinosaurs.
Well, I know we can.
I'm proud of you both. This is Biosyn at its best.
Any dinosaurs we still need in the facility?
Let me check the research.
We've got to make sure we get them all. This is too great an opportunity to miss.
Once in a lifetime, right? I mean, for the dinos and for us. With all that's happening, we still want to keep an eye on our dinosaur visibility and comfort ratings.
Agreed. Let's keep them on target.
Okay, so I just need a lot more dinosaurs, apparently, which, honestly, that shouldn't be too hard. Gotta be careful there. I would be very careful scratching with those things. Oh. So if anybody is curious what the heck this thing is, it's kind of an interesting story, and I'm gonna geek out with my Therizinosaurus know-how, and then we'll end the episode. But believe it or not, when dinosaurs first started evolving, they broke off into two main categories. One half of the category turned into the sauropods. So the sauropods are like the Dreadnoughtus and the Apatosaurus. Those are sauropods. And the other half broke off into something called the Ornithischians, and that is pretty much all of the other herbivores. So that's going to be like Gallimimus, Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, and so I mean they evolved to be different over, you know, millions and millions of years. But at the start, those were the two main kind of groups, if you will. And so from the sauropod half, the carnivores, the theropods, evolved from the basal sauropods. So before the sauropods looked like Dreadnoughtus and Apatosaurus, they were a lot smaller, and they kind of resembled more of a generic looking plant-eating dinosaur. And if you look at the Therizinosaurus, it kind of looks like a smaller, like ignore the claws for a second, and it kind of looks like a smaller, more generic, kind of compressed sauropod in a way.
Transportation underway.
And that's because the Therizinosaurus is basically like evolution saying, no, you know what, we like this sauropod plant eater thing, and we're not going to go full carnivore. So we're going to say, we're going to keep the plant eating aspect, and we're going to kind of keep this smaller sauropod design, but we're going to give you killer claws to defend yourself. And that's kind of what Therizinosaurus and its similar dinosaurs are. I'm sure I probably got something wrong with the paleontology and the actual science in there and made a lot of really big generalizations, but that's basically my understanding of what Therizinosaurus actually is. So with that done, I'm sure we will come back to finish up the Biosyn Sanctuary. I'm probably going to need to build a couple more enclosures, maybe, to get to the 75 dinosaurs, or else I could honestly just fill this with a bunch of Gallimimus or something. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the really cool Biosyn dinosaurs. I really like all of the new additions. And we haven't even gotten to Quetzalcoatlus so far, so that'll be really fun when it happens. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.